Hey everyone, Jim T. Grant with RCGroupes.com. Today, this morning, I was looking at videos on YouTube and I found this video of an airplane that I'm pretty familiar with because Phil Camp, the builder of the B-17 by Legend Hobby that you see right here, is working with me on a build thread on flyinggiants.com. And so this isn't the actual video I found. I found a video from the turret of the B-17 and I wrote to, you know what I hate? I hate this ribbon right here on my hat. Look at this thing. I'm on 3 cups of coffee, everyone, so bear with me. Let me get this handled. There we go. I said, Phil, can we feature a video? And he goes, yeah, man, do whatever you want, but you should look at this video by my friend Lobshivak1. Lobshivak, I will put a link to your YouTube channel in the feature, which will be below, everyone, so you can then, oh, one more thing. I'll have a link to the build thread where you can watch this plane start out as something that came out of a box and then was finally crafted into the Warbird that you see in front of you right here. So let's take a look. I'm going to hit all the right buttons. It's going to be awesome. That is not the motor of that particular. Here we go. There's lots of jet sounds in the background there, but you get an idea of it in the air. We have a really cool flyby that's about to go down. So let's cut over to that. Turn the volume back up. I think that flyby shows you everything you need to know, but I always like to watch a landing. So let's go to the landing. Nice. Perfect. Perfect, Phil. I keep turning the volume down because there's so much music in the background. I'm afraid I'm going to get popped by the YouTube people. All right, let's jump out of there. We're going to turn that off. And now we're going to go over to not Flying Giants just yet, but to Phil's video. So let's go to the turret cam. There we go. So this is the footage from that top turret. Let's see if we have anything interesting occur. I don't know if I've seen this before. If you have, post in the comments. I don't think I've ever seen anyone put a camera in a turret. It seems like such a great idea. I'd turn the volume up, but you'll just hear more wind noise, I think. Let's go back and look at this motor. There's the field. This is the home field for Phil. So once again, we're going to jump out of this and go over to the build thread. Basically, I'm just going to show you how to find it. And we'll look at the first photo of this thing coming out of the box. And that'll give you an idea of all the things that Phil did. Let's go watch the landing from the turret cam. Turn the volume up for that. This Phil is a landing professional. I guess so. If you can build a plane like that, you really need to land them well. They're works of art. All right, we're taxiing in. Let's see if we get any pilot view there as the taxi comes in there. As we taxi in there. There's Phil. What's happening, man? Nice. All right, let's jump out and do one more thing here. We're going to turn this off and head over to flyinggiants.com, the home of giant scale aircraft. I do have a couple of new features up on RC Warbird. I'm sorry. RC Warbird models, uh, FW190, the Focke-Wulf, and then we have a giant Zero from Gator that you can check out, and a lot of other cool stuff that's up right now. So go check that out. But if you want to find this build thread, we click on forums right here at the top, and I'll make this a little larger. And then we go to general discussion, and here is the Legend Hobby section. I'm circling my mouse, clicking here, and I've stickied the build thread. And we're going to start at post 1. Now, I did ask Phil if we wanted to open this up. So people, it was closed while it was being built. And now I'm going to see if we can open it up for questions. And then here's some pre-photos. So there you go. There's a before. And then you just saw the after. So you can imagine the work involved there by Phil. All right. Is that it? I think that's it. Well, you know what we should do is just go to the last page. So let's go to the last page and we'll see what the last post is here. Right there. Oh, that's great. Perfect. Phil and the B-17. This would be a good screenshot right here. I'll point at it like this and smile because I almost never smile in a video. All right. All right, Phil. Thank you. Everyone that cares about Warbirds, thank you. Be sure and hit subscribe and all those things. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one more thing here. I'm going to make this a little bigger. One more screenshot. Sorry, everyone. Okay, if you have any questions or things like that, post them down in the comments below, and we'll appreciate it. And I'll get Phil to answer, I guess. So big thanks to Phil, Legend Hobby, and everyone out there that flies RC, shining a light on the hobby. All right, I'm out. I'm Jim T with RC Group's Flying Giants and HeliFreak.com.